A couple is found dead, and Pinellas County detectives had just been called to their home 2 weeks ago. Our Elizabeth Din is live tonight with more on this. Liz.
Jameson, I've talked to neighbors who live here along 105th Avenue North. Some say they are upset. Some are very sad over what authorities are calling a murder-suicide. And some of those murderers tell me they just look over here and they ask themselves, was there something they could have helped do to prevent this from happening? Clutching her little boy, Michelle Coons fought back tears while describing her murdered neighbor, 30-year-old Jennifer Nicole Williams. She knew the woman as Nikki.
She's a young, sweet girl. She had a lot ahead of her.
Michelle is among the people in this Seminole neighborhood who are trying to accept the news. Tuesday morning, a different neighbor found Nikki's body laying in the driveway and called 911. Once here, detectives then found the body of her husband, 38-year-old Aaron Williams, in a bedroom. Deputies tell us the man shot and killed his wife before taking his own life. Although 2 weeks ago, deputies were here as well.
Where we came, it was a family trouble call, and at that time, deputies stood by as a female in the house packed some bags and left.
The wife, authorities say, moved back in last week. Michelle says Nikki would talk about disagreements.
Just modifications to the house. She wanted one thing, he wanted another. You know, it was just a common argument. No big deal. At least it didn't seem that way.
But now she's wondering if there was something else, as a neighbor, as a friend, that she could have done to help prevent this tragic outcome.
We've got great neighbors. This is a small, close-knit neighborhood. We have fantastic neighbors, and we all look out for each other. So this is pretty heartbreaking that none of us could help.
Authorities tell us the same neighbor who had discovered a body in the driveway this morning had also said that he remembered hearing some kind of a popping noise at 1 o'clock in the morning, but he at the time went outside, didn't see anything. He thought maybe someone had put out some fireworks. Authorities think that what he may have heard were gunshots. Reporting live in Seminole, Elizabeth Din, ABC Action News.
Really unfortunate. Thank you, Liz. We are taking action to help victims of domestic violence. We have important information on shelters and how to get assistance on our website at abcactionnews.com/DV. The last woman to see a missing Florida girl, Haley Cummings, is now saying more about the night she vanished. Misty Crossland's attorney says Crossland heard Haley being attacked in the Satsuma home that night. Crossland says her cousin got angry while looking for a gun that belonged to Haley's father. Crossland reportedly is now saying she saw her cousin put a screaming Haley in a black bag and then leave the home. Investigators are not commenting. Police have a suspect today in the death of two young boys. They were found dead in a car pulled out of a river. As our Bill Logan